Hasn't looked out of place. He stretches out here and scores the try. I don't think there was an obstruction there. An offload there was terrific into the arms of Loco. I don't think so.
All good.
I don't think there's an obstruction there. I think this will be a 4-pointer.
Our video ref is Russell Smith. He's looking at the grounding, and we know what that means. It's all good for the Eels and for young Jacob Loco. Game number 5 this season. Try number 2. He's a mountain of a man. In fact, a mountain of a kid. But identified as a talent a number of years ago, and in a very calculated manner brought through this Parramatta system.
Yeah, well, Steve Kearney is implementing new systems here at Parramatta this season, and it makes players more accountable in each play rather than just the wait-and-see approach, and it'll take time. The last 2 years, on average, Parramatta have offloaded the ball 17 times. Now, this year, their average is 5 per game. Tonight already, they're up to 3. And I think that was their strength when they were playing, because they haven't got natural ball players in Robson and Mortimer. As Luke Burt lines up his shot at goal and he misses it, but you know, their strengths is the way that Robson and Mortimer, their strengths are the way they compete and harass and play with high energy, and they were having success on the back of offloads. But under a new coach, new structure, it will take time, but I still like it when teams can offload the ball, they react quick, and things can happen for them.
Let's head down to the sideline. 4-0, Simon Wolford to the Eels.
Well, we spoke about the importance of Jarryd Hayne before the contest. The Eels have been robbed of any real field position, but on the couple of occasions they've been able to get into the North Queensland half, it's been 3 opportunities, all on the back of Jarryd Hayne. The Eels, they needed to start well. 7 from 8 completions and first points on the board, just what they needed.
Near side with Taniela Salo. His backup player there was Daniel Mortimer. Had a little bit of open space in front of him as well. Hindmarsh. Nathan going for a rare pants down trifecta tonight. And inside the opening 20 minutes.
Can you lay off? I think you've got an issue.
No, no issues there. It just keeps producing it.
Well, stop talking about it.
That's the last you're going to hear about that. Here is Bowen. Involved in the tackle, Mortimer. Hindmarsh. And last to get off and really testing the referee there was Lasala. Ashley Graham. We'll expect to see a lot of Hindmarsh and also a lot of Johnson tonight. The second and third busiest defenders in the NRL as we move into round 10. Hindmarsh averaging 44 tackles a game. And Dallas Johnson 43. Dallas is up to 15 already. That's him with the football now. The inside runner is James Tamau. Got past one, couldn't get past Mortimer, who slowed the big fella down long enough for the teammates to come in with the assist. Hayne with a little skip and a jump.
You talk about Dallas Johnson and the work rate that he gets through, in particular with the way that he defends. It gives your ruck defence the confidence that you're going to be tight all night, and knowing that you've got a guy like Dallas Johnson there, he'll cover your inside, creates intensity with the way that he approaches his defence. He gets off the line quick. He snaps people in half with a great tackle technique. Oh, shot! Matty Scott.
That was a beauty. Good ball to Reddy and a little bit of open space for the Parramatta Eels. 3-on-1, inside to Smith, try to Parramatta. That's a little more like it from the Eels.
Well, what about the pass from Jarryd Hayne? I've been impressed with him tonight already. Just with the way he's working for others. He's pushing up in support and he's presenting himself in case an opportunity arises, where in the past he sat back and waited for the big play. There's the hit from Matty Scott on Casey Maguire. But tonight he's had some lovely touches, Jarryd Hayne. He's developed into a lovely ball player. He sums it up beautifully down a short side. He put Reddy into the hole, and the lock forward, Ben Smith, was pushing up there in support. Look at the way that he attracts defenders. He holds it out in front of him, and you know when you're defending Jarryd Hayne, it'll take more than one. It'll take more than one defender, because he's got the ability to skip you outside or cut back on your inside. But he attracts defenders. He's got a lovely passing game. You've got to be alert. And that was terrific work from Hayne.
Goal is converted from Luke Burt. 10 points to 0 inside the opening 20 minutes. The first time this year the Cowboys have conceded 2 tries in the opening quarter of a game.
What does he weigh, 82 kilos?
He's half a hot dog over a jockey.
They tried to line him up too. Now that should create energy in your football team.
Beautiful little short ball there from Ray Thompson.
A run like that from Matty Bowen should nearly embarrass your front rowers. He's basically saying to them, come on, let's run a little bit harder.
Last tackle here for the Cowboys. They go to Jonathan Thurston. Kicks back across the line. Hayne couldn't beat that initial tackle. It was a good tackle too from Tarek Sims. In fact, both Sims boys now on the field. Tarek,
he's a good one,
16,
Tarek.
17 is Ashton.
He's been very impressive. The Toyota Cup Player of the Year last season as Parramatta make an error, bringing the ball off their own line. And this is a great opportunity now for the Cowboys. Shane Shackleton turning the ball over. There was some good contact. And who was it? Matty Scott, yep. Trying to inspire his team. He knew they needed something. Their completions have been good. But this will be their best opportunity to post points. A full set of 6. 18 metres out.
Double change for the Eels. Shane Shackleton, Mitchell Allgood are on the field. Tim Manafui, Fui Moi Moi have been replaced. This is Sims, Tarek. From a Bronco, an NYC Player of the Year. Big brother Ashton. Still dozing his way towards the line. Tries to spin out of the tackle. Just 2 metres short. Payne to Scott. A phantom dummy there because there was no one ready to collect. Payne. Now it goes back to Thompson, standing still. Winterstein. 2 on 2, and Winterstein pushed dangerously close to the touchline. Good defence from Loco and Burt. This is Thompson now to Johnson. Back to Thompson. He flicks it on. They continue the ball movement. Tarek Sims. And he is tackled on the 5th. 8 metres out from the try line to Jonathan Thurston. Across field, and Thurston captured and well.
Gee, that's good defence from Parramatta. They pushed off their line. They covered one another on the inside. And when Thurston was floating across the field, Ben Smith, when he realised he had no other option other than to pass the ball to his left, there was no inside trail runner for him. That's when he made his play at him. It's always difficult when Thurston has the football because you can't come out of the line at him if he's got someone on the inside, because you leave yourself exposed to that pass. But if he's got no one on the inside, you can rush him. And that was good work from Ben Smith.
Sims muscling up there. Ashton. On with Aaron Payne. Tarek was involved in the tackle as well. Loco beats 2. Little close to the sideline here for Jacob. Try scorer of the Eels first. Mortimer to Hindmarsh. He's brought to the ground, 35 metres out from his line. Back to Robson and wide to Hayne. And to Reddy. Almost an identical play to earlier. Will it be an identical result? Eels still going. Hayne stops, props, goes and scores.
Well, how good is he? Jarryd Hayne. He is a superstar. We don't see it enough, but he is brilliant. Look at this, just sums it up so well. That's the second time tonight he's found Reddy in some space. And you've got Willie Tonga defending on that side of the field, an Australian player, and Thurston, and they just work them for numbers, and he pushes up in support. He doesn't sit back and admire his pass. He pushes up there in support to take any advantage or opportunity if his man is starting to be covered. And he was covered, Joel Reddy, but he was good enough to find Hayne back on the inside.
Parramatta was the only team not to have scored a try from within their own half so far this year. That was coming into this match. And they've scored 2 in 27 minutes.
I love watching Jarryd Hayne play. When he gets it right.
%50 tonight, 82% for the year, 77 for his career, Luke Burt. 23 metres back, 4 metres in from touch. He's hit it sweetly as Luke Burt, and the flags are up. 16 points to 0. It is all the Eels, Simon.
Well, Neil Henry, he's been sending his 2 wingers back late in the tackle count. That hasn't enabled the Parramatta Eels to find any real space with their kicks. But Jarryd Hayne, he's too smart. He's seen Fife-Way Low go back out of the line. Found Reddy, who was too quick for Tonga. Jarryd Hayne, good vision. That's what they need to do to break up this back three of the Cowboys.
Shackleton gets the ball off Mortimer. What a shot that is! Shackleton and Sims, and Big Ashton's got plenty to say. Now Nathan Hindmarsh wants a little bit of Sims.
Ashton, look away.
What was that about? Ashton Sims gave Shane Shackleton an absolute gobful.
It doesn't matter. Build on this. Yeah.
He's a marked man for the rest of this game.
Oh,
Head clash.
Boys, just go that way. Nathan,
a
just go
serious head clash.
Just take him over.
2 big men colliding, and their heads clashed. Oh, you don't like to see that. It's part of our game.
Daniel.
Look at that. Just giving it to him deluxe.
Well, to leap to the defence of Ashton Sims, I don't think he realised that he was knocked out. I think he was just pumped up after that good shot. I think if he had his time over again and he knew he was in a bad way, he wouldn't stand over him and do that type of thing. He doesn't want to come off, though, Shane Shackleton.
He's blowing up to Craig Catterick there.
But this makes it interesting now because the Parramatta players saw that and they responded and reacted. So Ashton Sims, you would think, would have a target on him.
He's got a target across his chest that the Parramatta Eels players are going to thrive on hitting. Jarryd Hayne, 33 fantasy points so far tonight. Willie Tonga bumped off by Ben Smith, and Tonga is down in back play. Robson to Reddy, who's been so creative, so effective on that right side for the Eels tonight. Hindmarsh just steadies things. Ashton Sims and Mitchell all good. They come together off the ball. In fact, it was Tarek Sims. Now the Eels with the chance of defending and muscling up, and they start well with Luke Burt and Jacob Loco.
Well, there's a bit of fire in this game.
Now
there's a few things happening off the football.
Where's the Ashton Sims? Is he going to be the first one to put his hand up here? We've got an injury. Antonio Winterstein.